Morning. 21st of October 2021. I am the Soul Pool, you are the Soul Pool, we are the Soul Pool. So, Astro DJ has got company today. He's giving me a song, Rescue Me. No two ways about that one. Somebody else is talking about kidnap. And another voice is saying, call your dad. So it's important, I don't know why, that I say it. So, someone may have been a victim of kidnap. They're not giving me any more than that. And someone's got to call the dad. It's just, that's all they're saying. And it's very frustrating when they do that, because I know some things happened. I know it's urgent, but I don't know. I can't, we may find out more. They may give us a name. I don't know. But Rescue Me, I will do the song as soon as I finish the read, because there may be some names or clues in there. So this may or may not be connected to the read. So let's see. The veil's thinning, so we get a lot more stronger messages when you're coming up to Halloween. It's just one of those things. So I don't want to freak anybody out. It's just what I get. So we're looking for the wild card today. It's bringing things, chapters to an end. It's travel. It's something going full circle. We want it to be upright, because we want it to bring closure. We don't want it to be in the reverse. It is the second pile, so it will be probably early this morning. So I shall check out the news channels and see if there's anything about kidnappings or anything like that. There's something going on. Let me know if you hear anything, because I feel anxious about this. So, and it doesn't matter where you are. It could be America. I'm not sure. So there's battles. There's somebody baiting somebody. There's arguments. There's people having to stand up for themselves. What might start out as a friendly banter becomes a bit more than that. There is no action being taken. There's no passion. There's possibly a one-night stand gone wrong. There could be somebody born 1966 plus or minus 12 mentioned, involved. It's fire sign energy, a lot of fire sign energy. So it's a lot of passion, anger, and somebody, I'm getting the feeling they're unable to take action. Somebody's moving on from stormy waters to calmer ones. So someone thinks they've turned their back on this, and I hope they have, because this chapter seems to have ended, which is good. But somebody's not giving up, because we've still got arguments, violence. Somebody wants to win at all costs. They don't care really about themselves. It's very clear, calculated thinking. They want someone on their knees. They want to win at all costs. Cut the nose off to spite the face. It could get violent, so walk away from any arguments that you get into, please. Somebody's torn. We're at that Two of Swords again, and remember I've shown you the Two of Swords, where we could be in a hostage situation. I keep telling about this Two of Swords. It's somebody between a rock and a hard place. You are strong enough. You will heal. if this has already happened, but I think it's about to happen. There's a struggle possibly with a Leo. Somebody struggling with the dark and light side, so maybe they're mentally unhinged, I don't know. But you are strong enough. This is a karmic situation, a battle. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So the 26th, just watch out for this. But if this is something that happens, remember that you can leave this behind. It will be settled. Unconditional love of a water sign male, father figure, partner, or loving yourself enough. You are strong enough to get through this, whatever it is. It seems rather urgent. They're giving me a very urgent, anxious feeling. 2 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Travel to the object of your desire. Just be careful if you've been interacting with somebody for a while. The lack of major arcanas is worrying me. So it may be someone that you think you know. You might see a different side of them. Yeah, it's about the heart, the back, emotions, expressing yourself well, strong enough. If you get yourself into this situation, oh God, this is turned out to be a really, this is not what you put on YouTube, is it? But I'm afraid it's got to come out. You have to remember, if this happens, that you can talk your way out of this, is all I'm going to say. So, yeah, it's an argument that escalates. It starts off as like what sounds like just joking banter, but it certainly isn't. So be very careful. Somebody just acts on their passion, they're not, yeah. Arguments with a woman. Obviously there's a woman involved. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Nothing can grow in barren lands. A miscarriage. It's unhappiness, whatever it is. It could be something to do with the military. May the 31st, November the 11th. Poppies. Taurus, maybe. Yeah. It may be unsuccessful, but that doesn't mean that the trauma doesn't take place. So somebody won't succeed. There is definitely a woman, a female woman, possibly in uniform. It could be the police officers involved. Those born 1959 plus or minus 12, February to February. And I'm because I will get this scenario out of the way, and then I will tell you what it could mean just for everyday incident. But I've got to get this scenario out of the way. Somebody who's comfortably off, somebody who's okay financially. Yeah, there's been a disappointment. All these fives, there's a big change coming. If this happens to you, don't cry over spilt milk. Don't look back at the past. I know it sounds like I'm making it trivial. I'm not, but there is far more to life than one event. And if you let this event take over your life, then they've won. Don't let them win. Yeah, it feels like there's no way out. Trapped between a rock and a hard place. Don't know what to do. Can't make a decision. Nightmare situation, yes. This 8 or 26, even though it's positive, there is some big connection to the nightmare. yeah, unable to communicate. They can't. There's no way of communicating. It could be an infatuation with an outsider. So somebody may have agreed to meet someone. It is a mistake. This will be a big transformation in your life. It will change everything, which is pretty obvious. But somebody will benefit from someone else's loss. It's a transformational energy. Something has to end for something new to begin. So it's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. So money and sex. Scorpio energy is external to the situation. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make this normal. It's not normal. It's a power struggle. It is in normal everyday life. This is a power struggle, and you have to be careful that it doesn't escalate. And it is there is a female and a water sign male is what I'm getting, but that water sign male seems a positive influence. The Leo doesn't. The Leo, it's a power struggle. It's somebody who's fighting edges. Yeah. Healing needs to take place. So if this has happened to you or happens to you, don't be afraid to reach out. Yeah, no communication, no messages. I haven't heard from somebody. Blocked. Someone's coming home. So I do believe this is a rescue. This is a survival, but there's a lot more to this story. Justice will be served. It may be going to court now. Libra energy, the Lions and the marital home. So Libra and Scorpio, it is something to do with sex. Just have to accept, and it's a hard acceptance, a massive hard acceptance. So many. And there is again, this will change you forever, but it will be, I can't say it'd be a good thing, but it will be a good thing. It will change you, make you stronger. You will be able to look back, and the number 13 is massively important. Yeah, don't sit on the fence. If you're in any doubt about this, if you're thinking about this, even if it's just a phone call to Dad, do it. Don't do that. Don't wait, because it'll be too late. This female will become detached. There's no other way of doing it. You need to get professional advice, doctor, priest or lawyer, and see things with clarity and detachment. Walk away from the misery of the past. Leave it behind. Someone's walking away. So in this situation, as a normal, everyday thing, there is somebody cutting ties. It will transform their lives. This is a time when you have to express yourself and go with your heart. A Libra or a Scorpio and a Leo may be involved. It's a power struggle. It's probably to do with family. It's probably to do with finances. It could be partially to do with the fact that there's nothing going on in the bedroom department. It's feeling unloved, unworthy, but there is someone there that cares unconditionally. So maybe external to the situation, but for most of us it is the lack of communication. It is something blowing out of all proportion. It's about being fair. It's about accepting how others feel, regardless of whether you like it or not, and know that if somebody walks away, that it's better for you. It really is. This situation is stagnant. It's not growing. So 3rd or the 30th is negative. 8 or 26 is positive. 13 is positive. 11 is positive. Whatever this is, it's time to walk away. There's no doubt in my mind that it's time to walk away. There's no... it's been a very depressing read, hasn't it? But I'd rather get it out than ignore it, and because I've done that before and wished I hadn't. So you are strong enough. Don't dwell on it. Don't stay in that safe zone. Don't stay in that place, because if you do, they've won. Don't let them win. They love being in control. It gives them a buzz. Yeah, an unwanted or unexpected visitor arriving. Bad news. Someone you should have cut ties with a long time ago, or someone in denial about this tie that, yeah. Don't be afraid to cut your ties with people, because if you're always afraid of losing sight of the shore, you'll never go anywhere. It's time that the ship sails. Someone is wearing a false mask, and it is to control you. It could be a mother energy. It's a heavy burden. It's something. I mean, if we go back to the scenario that I really don't want to talk about, but they could be wearing masks, they could be concealed, or they could have been in plain sight pretending to be somebody they're not. So just be alert, be aware, because somebody wants to dominate here. It's a mountain to climb. Obstacles will be removed. Yeah, there's no happiness here. Again, Leo is mentioned. And the 31st. There's confusion. And a female daughter, sister, mother, partner, totally unaware, concentrating on something else, and doesn't see the snake in the grass. Somebody who's out for their own gain. Normally this would be strength. You are strong enough, you're anchored, you're grounded, but this suggests to me that whoever this, if this is like I said, a kidnap situation or a crime of some sort, they will have a tattoo. So, I mean, like I say, probably you won't want to talk about it. But if you need to reach out to me. Simple as that. Yeah, you've got to let go. You'll never cross the ocean if you don't. That number 3 or 30 is massively important. The 31 is massively important. It's toxic. It's 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the things you did do. And like I said, you're letting them win if you stop living your life. Sail away from that safe harbour, catch the wind and dream. Travel. A journey. This has been a massive journey for somebody. There is a whole new world waiting out there for you, and Spirit want you to know it. So please, don't let this person win. Now yeah, sacrifices. So you're going to have to sacrifice something, maybe that's why this happens. I don't know. Somebody maybe sacrifice someone. It's about being compassionate. The name Thomas could be important. Somebody's been taken somewhere they don't know. You may be directed in an area which may feel unknowable. You have to surrender it to this situation. Accept it. Try not to fight. I'm sorry to concentrate on that story, but I just can't get away from it. So there may be drugs involved because somebody feels hazy, and it's not easy to see. So blindfold, maybe, I don't know. It's very strange that they will come into this when it's not a private read, so I have to say it. There's mishaps, strangeness, undercurrents of strangeness. So if you're out on a date or anything, you get that gut feeling, just walk. Don't stay, don't explain, just go. It might be something to do with dreams, films, art. Somebody might sell you it with a dream that you've got, telling you that they can make it happen. There will be disappointments and reverie. And this is the thing. Spirit's doing a really good job, because they say seeing enemies as friends and vice versa. So the one that you think is the enemy isn't. It's the friend. This is a time where some may try to manipulate by a crisis rescue situation. So tell you that they need your help with something to keep you stuck in a situation. It's exhausting for friends and family, but there's lack of boundaries and a lot of confusion. Someone will pretend to be a victim, but be very certain that that victim isn't you. This is a strong message. So if somebody asks for your help, say you'll ring somebody, anything, don't just go alone and help. There's something about beauty here. Somebody's very pretty, or good looking. So you get a false sense of security with them because they look the part. Poetry, music, art, psychic mediumship, nebulous thinking. When it shows in a reading, any words spoken or promises given are either poetry from the gods or lies, and I think this is lies. But more positively, there may be messages from spirit or tapping into your own higher awareness. Well, this has proved it, hasn't it? It will be difficult to get to the bottom of this issue, and you may see smoke and mirrors. Find yourself engulfed in nefarious mist and blame cast on the wrong person. So the wrong person is being blamed or will be blamed for this kidnap or this incident. But more positively, sorry, lost my place. It's about sacrifice. So you may be asked to sacrifice something, usually related to your ego, for the greater good. So don't let your ego get the better of you. It is connected from the past, present and future, so it's somebody probably that you know. Somebody is putting themselves in a vulnerable situation and needs to escape. Just don't. Any doubt at all, just walk. Don't give any explanation, just go. Lovers can become porn stars, reverie become drunkenness, and dreams turn into nightmares. So seriously, it's very important. Unfortunately, Neptune represents self-destruction and self-sabotage. So somebody's put themselves in harm's way for whatever reason, naivety, whatever reason. So be very careful. You may be caught in a situation which is unclear, and the reason behind it may not make sense or be withheld from you. Difficulty getting on the right path or clarifying any direction. So if somebody's not telling you exactly where you're going, get out. On the other hand, you may be extremely turned in at the present time, sensing emotions, having visions. If this is the case, what is below the surface will be brought out. So this will come to light. Be careful of trickery and playing emotional games, because that will backfire. If beautiful person enters your life, you have to test the relationship, see how they treat others, right down to cashiers and things like that. It's people that don't have any value to them. This person could be too good to be true or the love of your life. So I'm not saying it's going to happen to everybody, and I'm not saying that if some handsome stranger comes into life, but you must be careful and check them out first. It's sleight of hand, so it could be, I'm getting quite easily, someone gets their drink drugged or injected by a sleight of hand trick. But it's also supernatural type of creativity. You cannot be a poet or a mystic without the rays of Neptune influencing you. It is like falling off the edge of the universe into a place we trust but have no concrete idea as to why. So beware of deception and confusion, but at least there will be poetry and reverie. So for some of you, which is the lighter side of this, you will meet someone that you instantly are attracted to. And this will be the love of your life. So I don't want everybody thinking that they've met a rapist and they've got to whatever. All I'm saying is be on your guard, be alert, be aware, test them, ask them questions, find out what you can. Imagination, escapism, mysticism, divination, other realms, making contact with higher realms, communication with ghosts and spirits, links to the universal mind, the oceans of consciousness, sudden flights of inspiration, just like today, artistic ability, the artist's life, self-sacrifice, self-undoing, creations of illusion, dangerous deceptions, narcotics, alcoholic drinks, toxins and poisons, medicines, the surfacing of allergens, physical ailments. So when you're out, people, please watch for others that get into this situation. Be there for them. Step in, find out what's going on. Physical ailments you can never get to the root of. Nerve and lymphatic system. A need to flee, yes. Become more private. Sleeping and dreams, the colours blue and violet. Burning candles, glamour, television, film, set designs, bodies of water. Stay away from bodies of water. And living or travelling near them. The beach, mimicry, copying others, so it could be a copycat. Blending in, being too afraid to leave the fold, feeling overcome or intimidated, feeling mercy and compassion, emotional games in a relationship, mind games. This is total confusion. So somebody is confused, and I think it's because of the drink. It's not, possibly not because they're drunk, but because the drink's been spiked. Mystery, confusion, enchantment, wandering, passivity, and secret enemies, and that's what I'm worried about. So, where have they gone? There we are. So I'm sorry that this one's been a bit dark, but I cannot ignore it. Let's see what they've given us. Be very, very careful. And I'm not just talking to the girls, because we all know lads get raped as well, or abducted as well, and they just don't talk about it. So be alert, be aware. I'm not playing with this one. But of course, for legal reasons, it is for entertainment purposes only. Blimey. Ruby. And I can't see what that says. It's the funny writing on the black pages. Number 1 and number 32. July, ruby, refers to passionate love and peace. Furthermore, it is known to be the sacred jewel, meaning wealth, the wisdom of life, and courage to overcome fear. Yes, it is effective for people who feel depressed, lethargic, and bored with their life. Yes. It does not only help to realize, but also guide in resolving this problem. Full of liveliness, vitality, excessive energy, can cause sensitivity or anger, yes. Thus requires control. Somebody is very hard to control, or somebody's keeping a tight lid on it, but it's not going to stay like that. And here I've got kunzite. It's a spiritual crystal that symbolises silence and peace. It improves creativity and promotes philanthropy and service mind. It allows you to act independently and calmly while strengthening your will. Yeah, so you're strong enough. Stay calm and you will get out of this situation. Even when your environment will try to affect you, it improves your skills of self-expression. Yes, you have to express yourself well, as it has a strong function of reflecting yourself. It enhances your self-confidence when you feel shy or have to stand up for yourself in front of others. So there may be a court case where you are going to have to face your assailant. You are strong enough. You can do this. Do it. Don't doubt it. Okay. So I have to apologise for it being so intense today, but we're ending a chapter and we're beginning a new life. So thanks for listening. Bye.